We here at GM listen to our customers and now offer DMX as a control option for our RGBW and RGBTW linear LED products. Today we are going to show you just how easy and straightforward it is to connect a DMX control system. Before beginning your connection, make sure you have all your components laid out where you want them. Here is everything that you need. The only tools we're going to use are a 1/4 inch flathead screwdriver, a 1/8 inch flathead screwdriver, a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and wire strippers. Printed instructions are linked to in the description. Let's start our installation. Okay, now that we have everything laid out, organized, and basically in position, let's start with connecting power. Remember to disconnect the circuit from your main until you are ready to test the system. Carefully pop open the face of the wall controller. As you can see, the leads from your power are easily identified and screw right into those contacts on the driver. Making sure that the Ethernet cable is long enough to reach from the wall controller to the DMX controller, cut off 6 inches of cable with a connector attached. Save this piece for later. Then remove about 4 inches of the jacketing, thereby exposing 8 wires. On the Ethernet cable will be some printing. Look for TIA/EIA 568A or TIA/EIA 568B to determine the wiring scheme. This is really important to get the proper connections. If you have 568A type wire, use the green and white wire for data plus, green wire for data minus, and brown for ground. If you have 568B type wire, use the orange and white wire for data plus, orange wire for data minus, and brown for ground. All other wires are to be left disconnected. Printed on the DMX decoder, just above where the other end of the Ethernet cable plugs in, is a diagram that shows what wires are needed by number. If you look closely at the plug, you will see the individual wires from 1 to 8. A data plus wire, or wire number 1, a data minus wire, or wire number 2, and a ground wire, or wire number 7 or 8. This diagram will be helpful in ensuring that you are using the right wire. Go ahead and pause it, and it will stay on your screen for just as long as you need it. Hook those wires up to the terminals shown on the back of the wall controller. The other end plugs into the DMX decoder just like this. Each decoder will need a power supply. Use the power supply with a voltage that matches your LED voltage. In this case, it is 24 VDC. Connect the red and blue leads to the proper power input terminals and tighten screws. Let's move on to connecting your RGBW or RGBTW tape to the DMX decoder. For this example, we are using our COB RGBTW. Black wire goes to channel V positive, red wire goes to channel 1, green wire goes to channel 2, blue wire goes to channel 3, white wire goes to channel 4, and if there is a yellow wire, connect it to channel 5. Connect the small power supply to the wall control, red to 12 volt plus and blue to V minus terminals. Tighten screws. Connect the 120 volt power to the power supply. Line, neutral, and ground leads connect to incoming building power. If you are hooking up multiple DMX decoders, it couldn't be simpler. Just use an Ethernet Cat6 cable and go from DMX out on the first decoder to DMX in on the second decoder. Now all of our signal is connected. Here's an overhead view of our system. Our electrical is connected from house current to our 12-volt driver that is connected to our wall controller. The wall controller is connected to the DMX decoder, which powers our LED RGBTW tape. On the last decoder in the chain, a terminator resistor is required to properly close the data signal path. Without the resistor, the system may not function properly. For simple Zone 1 systems, make sure that the address on the decoder is set to 001. You can leave the DIP switch setting all off on their default positions. DIP switch 2 can be set to the on position for low flicker operation. Congratulations! You're officially a DMXer. Don't forget to like and subscribe.